This tutorial is about restringing, well not restringing, but tightening the arms and legs of your American Girl doll. Since we've kind of gotten through the ice and snow and things like that, and everything's kind of melting away, I can step back, take a moment, focus back on what I love doing most, and that is repairing, restoring, repainting my American Girl dolls. So I have three, and the reason why I'm repainting them is because I have been redressing some of my girls. So I removed them from here, and I had these two girls that I repainted, but I don't like I don't want them wearing this. So I've been going. I'm trying to pull out all my American Girl doll clothes. They're hiding somewhere, but I have them. But I'm redressing some of my girls. So from 2012 and 13. I have Kanani. This is original Kanani with all this gorgeous new hair. Ooh, I'm thinking about changing my hair soon. So I have to tighten her limbs. Her limbs are very, very loose. And I'm going to tighten hers finally. I've been putting it off for a long time because it's quite a bit of work to redo that. So I'm going to redo her arms and legs and also her. Now, her, I do want to end up giving her a repaint. Um, I just don't want to do it now. So their clothes are freshly cleaned, freshly washed. And now I've decided, you know what? This is a moment, this is a time, and I'm going to tighten their limbs. So I'm going to show you two different methods. You can also buy these. I recommend Goodies. But if you can't, some people, they try to do it as cheap as possible because they buy their dolls on eBay or wherever they can get them for a reasonable price, and they want to tighten up their limbs and everything on a budget. So you can use any kind of hair ties. You can go to Dollar Tree store. I recommend the ones that feel like fabric if you go to Dollar Tree. I haven't been a long time. I don't shop there that often really. But I'm gonna show you how you can do this, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take it off and redo it and show you how to do it on a budget. So let's get started. All right, let me put my phone into this gadget. Here we go. All right, so I'm going to get this positioned so you can see the girls. All right, there we go. So I have to start by undressing them. Um, Great. Okay, so these are shoes. This was Caroline's outfit. I remember going to American Girl in Washington, D.C., and I had a fresh new credit card that was just for that trip. I think I spent about $2,000 at that store. But I bought Caroline, Marie Grace, Cecile. I think I got two Carolines. And I had bought another Cecile and Marie Grace, possibly two Marie Graces at that trip. Then I got about two Truly Me's. I bought outfits. Oh my gosh. I just, the point of that was to splurge and to have fun. And that was exactly what I did. All right. So, moving socks and everything. Okay, girly. Now, this is custom hair I gave her. All right. And so you can notice that these dolls have the neck strings. And I bought these dolls I bought originally. I bought them brand new from American Girl in Washington D.C. at Tyson's Corner. No, I did not go see the White House. Sorry, I've never been into none of that. So yeah, bottom of her foot has my signature from back in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get the other girls prepped as well, but I'm only going to restring them one at a time because I have to remove the stuffing. I was talking with someone from American Girl. I had called about something for whatever reason. Nothing bad. Not to complain or nothing like that. And the woman I spoke with, she was really sweet. She was very kind. And we were talking. We ended up completely, after we, handled my questions and what have you. Oh, what is that mark on her back? We started talking about things like this, you know, fixing, restringing, things like that. And she was like, I can't do, oh wow, her underwear are very flimsy. So one thing about them, look, the elastic does not stretch anymore. This elastic does not give, it has died. And you can see how new looking they are. It's just that I've been doing this so long, they just naturally lose their flexibility, their stretch. So they don't stretch anymore. Okay, girl. Oh my gosh, she's got on. Oh, these are her original socks from Marie Grace. This was Marie Grace. Oops, and that was my cat, and she definitely relocated this. Okay, so this was originally Marie Grace. Of course, this is a seal. That's a friend's. But I had turned her into my mini-me. My hair was long and black. Right now, it's almost on my back. And I have retouched up her paintwork since 2012. I think I did it early. I think I did it last year, maybe a year before. So anyway, the limbs are very flimsy, and I'm just going to tighten them up, and I'm going to do it the old-fashioned way. Sometimes you can use these. I remember when I started YouTube. When I started my YouTube channel, I started going on YouTube, looking at other people's content. People would use hair ties to tighten up their doll's limbs. Those videos are still available. But I found it more better when I go in and I just do it old school by redoing the knot instead. So that way she doesn't have that piece. So she doesn't have this inside of her joint. So I use, you're going to need a pair of these hemostats. Okay. I'm actually wondering how much longer to be that her, so no need to be nervous. For those of you who are scared to do that, she's fine. Her head is fine. I am wondering how much longer before that this cotton will hold up. It's cotton, so it should hold up. Oh, when they switched over, now look at this arm. See the arm? It's very flimsy. I'm the only owner, and this just happens over time. And I bought her brand new, yeah, 2012, and that is just going to happen over time because the dolls are strong. Any doll is strong. So now I'm going to just take it out. The first time I started doing anything like this, oh my gosh, I was shaking. Not profusively, but controllably. And it can do that for your first time if you're going to do some self-repair on your doll and what have you. But at the end of the day, to save yourself $50 or $60 from sending her into the hospital to get all these things tightened up and what have you, it's nothing to be fearful about. You can do this. This is simple fix. It's easy to do. Just take a breather and you can do this. And it's like I'm saying, when I first started, it starts off that first time, those first few times terrifying. Oh my God, first time I did eye swab, my first eye swab, oh God, I was absolutely mortified. Okay, so here is that joint. So what I'm going to do is, what is that in her leg? What is, oh, okay, that's the thing on the inside. Okay, so I'm going to pull this. I'm going to grab these, fix it where the turn is downward, and I'm pulling, and now I'm going to, there, clamp it. So I pulled it tight as I could. You can see I'm pulling, so there's no space in between. So I'm going to try to tighten this knot and push it all the way down to these stethoscopes. But I'm probably going to remove these before I do that. Okay, use this to get a good grip and pull. Okay, so the original knot is out. All right, now I'm going to remove my hemostats. I broke my other ones. Oh my God. Do not ask me how because I don't forgot already. I was doing something with a doll and they broke. And you got to keep your hand on this to keep it from falling or going into the doll's body. So there. I got the end, pulled around and twisted so I can get my knot going. So now I'm re-pulling it through. Okay. Now that that's in, I'm going to grab here and tighten it all the way. And I'm going to pull the knot all the way down like that. There we go. So now you can see. Now this is longer and the knot is as far down as possible to the cap. There. I can unhook it. So now you can see the difference. There's a lot more line and the knot is all the way down. So her leg is, say, it doesn't give. It's completely tight as it can get. This side is loose like this. And this side is completely tight. Perfect. Yay. Now, if this is a method that doesn't work for you, you can do something a little easier and you can do it old school. So back in 2011, people were coming out, content, American Girl content people that was, we call it AG2. You can get you these, find where you're not, put this, look, underneath the knot. So that was the thing back then. People would do it like this, and they would do that underneath the knot, and it would tighten it. So this is a much easier approach for many of you. And there you have it. So there you go. You tighten it up, and I will show you the end result. It won't come out. And see, now this leg, it's stuck. It's not going to move. Now that was how they did it back in the day when I started YouTube. And I loved it. I used to enjoy watching people doing these little fixes. Like I bought her used and I cleaned this one up. And, then they said it tightened up their limbs. So that was how they did it with a hair elastic. Well, not hair elastic, but, hair tie. It doesn't matter what color you use. I do recommend neutral color. That way, because everything now, the color bleeds or fades. I need water. Okay, so now I'm going to prep this. And I would rather, me personally, I'd rather just do it the way it is originally. And just redo the knot, retighten it. Because I don't have to worry about coming back and doing this again. If I had to do this again, I would have to replace the elastic string. But because I'm tightening it as tight as possible, the worst thing what will happen is that regardless, elastic, this is cotton coated. You use it on antique dolls to replace their elastic stringing. An American Girl doll is a more expensive doll. And yeah, with play or even just display, like that arm right here, you will end up having to give her maintenance. So you're not just going out and just simply buying a doll. You're buying something that's going to need maintenance. Okay. So now I'm coming in through here, grabbing that in. There we go. Now I'm going to re-grab this part. Don't worry, I have 2 more dolls to go through. So, all right, I'm pulling down. It's done. So there we are. Her knot has been completely redone, so now it's tight. Again, these are my original American Girls. I've had them since the early part of my YouTubing. And these were ones I would unbox, open. There we go. Nice and tight. Perfect. One thing about it is the cup here. Let me show the arm. So the vinyl cups that are here that are attached sewn onto the body, now they're more rubbery and they're textured to help your doll hold her pose. Okay, I don't get to do her yet because this arm is these arms are flimsy. So now I'm going to tighten it up. All right, let's do the arms. So I use this to prevent the stringing from going inside the doll's arm, and then I will have to heat up water and all of that. It's amazing that I've been able to do this on YouTube as long as I have. And you know what's weird? When YouTube switched over back in 2013, 14, I think, half of my subscribers disappeared because YouTube updated their platform, and a lot of us lost subscribers, everything. And now to go back and to do videos like I used to do before. Okay, I'm going to grab that. Now I'm going to pull. I'm pulling the knot down, and I'm also pulling this with this. So double pull this up and push this down, pulling and pushing like that. So this way the knot will be all the way down, super tight. There we go. See? So now it's more length. No, you don't cut that. Don't cut it. Okay, great. Her arm is tight. That works. Now for the other one, just to show you before, it's only that much between here and the knot. Okay. But yeah, if you're going to have an American Girl doll, this kind of comes with the territory of having an authentic American Girl. And if you buy them on eBay, Macari, the secondhand store, thrift shop, doesn't matter. And you have to wash them and clean them. You simply want to remove the head, remove the stuffing, wash the body in the sink. I have a video doing that. So it is up and available here. I have over 2,000 videos here on YouTube. But considering my content is more on how to do this or how to repaint, things like that, I mean, you're only going to get so many people who are going to tune in for that. People would rather watch like openings and things like that more than repair. I suppose it depends on what they want to repair. Okay, so now I'm going to clamp here and I'm pulling there. Done. So now you can see the difference. It's much more length. It's actually almost doubled. So that was over her shoulder. Okay, so there she is. All of her limbs have been fully tightened. Arms and legs, both. It took me what? Less than 20 minutes? Great. Some of you probably like, yeah, well, you're experienced. Well, it takes time to get experience. Okay. So now we're going to put her stuffing back in. And I'm using a craft stick to get it all in there. You really want to be able to focus on when you're stuffing in between the doll's legs through here and around here. You can use your hands to kind of feel around because you definitely want to make sure that area gets well stuffed. Don't worry, you're not going to run out of stuffing. Everything's going to get repositioned where it needs to go. So I'm pushing and I'm filling in all of this area through here and also the bottom. So you won't do it at once, but you'll get it in after more than one try. And it's funny, this stuffing, it's soft. It's soft and fluffy. And the way it's you can tell it's got a similar tool like Build a Bear. Okay. And you want to focus on the stuffing. You don't want to focus on trying to touch or press the stick against the doll's fiber. You want to focus on the bottom area first and in this area as well. I I went to a bunny hole last night. I'm always going to bunny holes online. And on Facebook, Mapleas, the dolls from Canada came up into my feed, and I looked at their outfits and I was like, oh my gosh, the outfits, oh my goodness, are amazing. Started following them, made a few comments about their clothing and all of that. I was very, very impressed with the clothes, and I was like, that's what American Girl clothes used to be about. American Girl doll clothes used to be to get the cute jeans and the t-shirts and the hoodies. By the way, here I'll show you. So this was a hoodie for an American Girl doll back in the day. Yeah. It's got a cute little butterfly. It looks warm because I had this on one of my favorite dolls and I took her everywhere. And American Girl used to make really cute, realistic clothes. Now, granted, they still do because this jacket they did for Courtney, I bought a few of these jackets. This was made of real jean fabric. I think it's what they call acid wash or stone wash. I had to Google 80s type stuff. And these were stretch pants that come on the dolls. Back then, you had a cute sewn tag. So my doll that I had looking like my mini me, I had her wearing this with a pair of shoes. Now these are my favorite sneakers from American Girl because it's something like I would have wore. Very ragged looking around the top. Oh my God, what was that? Blowfish. The brand is called Blowfish. And these shoes are not plastic. They're real rubber soles. And these are my favorite American Girl doll shoes. So you can see the American Girl star, the American Girl brand. And I don't know, remember what this came with. I've washed it recently, but that outfit with this is what one of my Truly Me dolls that I had. I think it was her because she was my mini me. Now, that was always a thing in the American Girl doll collecting um, world community is that, that's always been a thing. Having your own mini me. It's where you took a Truly Me doll, you picked out one that looked closest like you, and you would, be able to get outfits or go to Etsy, which you still can do that. People are still making cute clothes for American Girl doll. I love it, love it. So you could get an outfit that was something similar to what you would wear, and you would get a Truly Me doll that looked as much as you like possible. Or with me, I customized so many dolls to look like so many people back in the early mid no to the mid late 2000s, usually around I started 2009. I think around 2012 is when I was making dolls over for so many people. I can't even keep up. And I didn't keep up because it was impossible. Okay, so there. So we got the stuffing very well done through the lower torso area. So this way your doll is very well stuffed throughout this area. That's very important so she can sit properly. I know when some people restuff, they just stuff, but you really got to use that as a stick, wooden spoon. I don't know, whatever you choose to use or whatever you can find available that's convenient for you. I recommend that. So, yeah. And always have a little stuffing available because I make dolls also And then with the stuff I do with Cabbage Patch Kids, like Softies and others, especially for other people, I make over Cabbage Patch Kids for other people, so I have to have some stuffing available in case I need to reposition their cabbie's head to be looking more back. That way she's not looking up at the ceiling or to look down or what have you. Okay. And also with American Girl. Some of American Girl dolls, they come fuller. The body is stuffed more than others. And if it's like to the point where the doll's neck part, the part of the head is sticking out or it's too flimsy, she needs more stuffing. Okay, there we go. Get her nice and stuffed. I'm double checking. I'm very, very happy with how this is nicely stuffed down here all around. So she's able to also with stuffing down here and in between the doll's legs and through here. Another reason why it's important, not just for her to sit, but so the legs can hold position and she can stand correctly and be able to stand on her own. So that's very important when you're stuffing from here down, all in the areas between and around the leg joint. So this way everything is beautifully well packed and stuffed. So I have Kanani. I know Kanani. Oh, I did have a little extra stuffing. This is what I had added. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and finish putting in her original. And also, you want to start getting around the arms. Oh my God, I found my Molly's pajamas still in the box. Oh, by the way, I did find Addie's school outfit. Today I was going through clothes, but those were in the box. They had never been opened. Well, I'm sure I opened them, but I didn't use them. Oh, she's got powder in her. I'm like, what is this white powder? Okay, so some of my girls, I put some white baby powder in them to keep moisture. So when I had my dolls in climate control storage, I had put white powder inside the body with the stuffing. I don't know if you can see that, but it helps prevent moisture from getting in your doll's body, prevents mold or anything like that, and odors. So it's a lot of benefits to having powder in your doll. I use baby powder. So if you're wondering what did I use, what kind of powder you use, simple baby powder. Now I'm pushing this going underneath her arm. You want to go around the arm joints. So that also helps her arms hold their pose as well. Okay, so going around the arm. There we go. The reason why I haven't repainted her is because I always thought she was beautiful the way she is. I always did. Always. So that's how come a lot of my dolls of color or the Sonali, this is what we call the Sonali face. It's one of my absolute favorite faces for the darker skin girls. And when I got her, I always thought she was pretty without even a makeover. So that's why I never really made her over a lot. But now I'm like, I'm still doing this. Years later, I'm still doing this. So you know what? I want all the ones that I have to be made over by myself. I found out recently that it's part of my estate, but also what I'm known for online. Well, aside from stating my mind or how I feel about certain things, but I'm not bad as I used to be. I just kind of think to myself, you pick your battles, and I'm just exhausted, so I'm not trying to pick any battles. Okay, so I'm putting cotton above the shoulder. It's very important to have some cotton up here. It needs support, like we do. We need support. Yes, you heard that. Okay, so this was what I had added to give her extra, and I'm just shoving it right in the center like that. Okay, so that's it. She is fully retightened, nice and stuffed. So you see her arms hold their pose. They're not jiggly. They don't go out, but that's because this part is made of a plastic. So, and it's older, so it's held up the test of time. But then I didn't really take her anywhere. I always had a certain system of grades. I would keep at home. Or if I did take them somewhere, I take them to a park. I got them redressed, fixed up to go to the park for a photo shoot. Haven't done that in a while. It's been a few years. Okay, so now we're going to put her head back on. I'm so glad they finally started making the fabric the same color as the doll's vinyl. Okay. But when I went to the Facebook page for Maple Layas, oh my god, I was so impressed with the clothes. All right, so to do this, make sure all the hair is out of the way. Okay, so you're gonna do this like a tie it, but you're gonna do it twice. One, two. That was how American Girl usually did it originally. And while you're tying, you gotta shake it. Yeah, you have to shake to get it to go all the way around. So this way it's tight around the neck. See, because it gets really loose around the neck area. My previous video when I was doing stuff, mm, for those of you who may have had kids watching, even though my content says it's not made for children, regardless, I know some kids watch it. I do apologize for any adult language that came from, my visitor, that who I was chatting with. All right, there she is. She has been fully, all of her joints are tightened. She's been restuffed. So let's see. Now her joints hold. Now for setting, now she can set and hold her pose. Okay, maybe she won't, but that's the importance of having all of this area very well stuffed and packed good so that she can't. The newer dolls can set better. That's the only thing I don't know. Most of my dolls stand anyway, except for the ones in my studio area. Okay, the hair looks fabulous. It's two-toned. I probably need to touch it up by now. All right, I'm gonna set her over there. Now it's time for, this doll was my mini-me for a long time, for years. And now I'm going to go ahead and redo her. I'm sweating. Oh my God. Knowing my look is probably anxiety issues. I hate having that. Okay, what shirt is this? What is that? Twilight? Not that one. Okay, there's a regular t-shirt. I've gotten where I just logged out of Facebook because, everything is just overwhelming. I'll leave it at that. So I had to distract myself. And this is what I'm doing. I decided I would restring my two girls here that I love a lot and my Kanani because her legs, see her leg, it's very flippity flop. So I get to her in a minute. For those of you who are Cabbage Patch Kid collectors, like soft sculpture Cabbage Patch Kid collectors, just letting everyone know, the ones that I have available on eBay, I will not have any others like that because once they're gone, they're gone. I will not be replacing them or anything like that. The ones that I end up keeping, I'm keeping, but like the ones I'm listing right now, I'm not replacing them because I just don't like the newer ones at all, the soft sculptures. Well, I don't even like the other ones because their heads are huge. Okay, there. Let me look. She looks really good. Oh my god, I have to say, I'm happy with the paintwork. I like her paintwork here. I'll show you. There she is. I really do like her paintwork. I like how I did that. I'm happy with that. All right. So now I'm going to remove her stuffing, bring this over and back. Yeah, I put that on my headboard in case I had lost electricity. That way it would be nothing cold behind my head. And I'm still going to leave it up for a while. Okay, girl. Let's get all of this out. While I'm doing this, I'm also looking at my doll's vinyl, all of their vinyl, making sure it looks good. I'm looking for any kind of little marks, stains, or things like that. Because this doll, this is the Stardust, pink Stardust, and she has that mark right there. So I don't know what was close to her of a different color, but it left a dye stain. It bled into her vinyl here. There it is. Looks like a bruise. And my dolls did not do that before. The newer dolls, they do it easy. Things just bleed into their vinyl. Anything and everything. And I hate that. I mean, granted, I know that they're going to continue using different poly mixtures and plastic vinyls and what have you, but all the newer stuff, it's like it just absorbs any kind of dye or ink from something else. Oh, by the way, as you can see, yeah, I have my window, so I just put these here just now because my cat knocked them in the floor from moving. So let me set them over. These are definitely my favorite our generation dolls. So I had cleaned, so as you can see, it's a space between my window, like that far. It's like 12 inches, like a foot wide. And so I had cleaned that and I have it open so my heat can go directly into this area, keep it dry, and prevent moisture so mold doesn't develop. So that's something else that's important that I have been talking about as well. Okay, there. Okay, so we are going to get this girl's arms and legs tightened up, then get her restuffed. I'm saving Kanani for last. There are so many people that are having issues with having to get their Kananis restrung and everything like that. I see a lot of that online. How did I do her necklace? Okay, fine. I'll just take it off like this. This is not her original wig. This is synthetic hair extensions. I took her with me to the store and picked them out. And they don't have little short hairs at the wefts. But her legs are very... Oh my gosh, she's got a stain on her... What in the world? And she's older. I thought it was just newer ones, but no. Okay, I just noticed a stain on her fingers. It has to be where she was... But it's coming from... Oh, it's coming from this. No. Please tell me this Josefina's jacket is not bleeding into the doll's vinyl. Oh my god, please don't do that. This was a very popular doll. This was truly be number 55. Or was it 49? I don't know. She was brunette with freckles. And I've had her since she came out. And I repainted her, redid her hair, and I call her Laura. Okay, no, she looks good. Wait, no? Yeah, she looks fine. So this was a Josefina outfit, and I remember it going on sale. And I got it because I called her Laura. My mom was watching, oh my god, what is it? Roku? I don't know the channel, but anyway. I just, her braid came loose. Anyway, she's watching this show called Little House on the Prairie. And I was like, oh my god, Josefina Jones would be perfect for that. So I repainted her and I called her Laura Ingalls. So this is my Little House on the Prairie Laura Ingalls, and I've had her since truly me 55. I believe she's truly me 55 come out. And I've had her all this time. And this is her paintwork from back in when she come out. So you have to find out what year she was yourself, because I can't. And you know, you're lucky I remember her name. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not good at remembering dolls' names. And I named my truly me dolls. Forget it. I cannot remember names. My cat, I think I've said this before, I'm sure I have. I named her 4 or 5 times, and the only reason the name Dixie stuck was because when I got Dixie about 8 years ago, there was a show on TV called The Heart of Dixie. And I loved that show. And they sell it on DVD or Blu-ray now on Amazon. But I absolutely loved that show. I was addicted to it. And I named my cat Dixie after the Heart of Dixie, that show. So it stuck. I didn't forget her name. So I was like, okay, that works. That's your name, girl. Because I named her 4 other names and I forgot them and I still don't remember them. Okay, there we go. We got that one out. So now I can take this off. And now I can prepare the knot. So this is around my finger. And what I'm going to do is pull it out and push this in that little finger space like that. Okay, that's what I was going to do. Let me pull that up again. Oh, so there was cotton in between there. Okay, pull it tight. All right, now go through here again. There we go. Got it. Okay, perfect. You heard it pop. Okay, so now I'm going to use these pliers, making sure they got little grippers. And I'm going to pull both ways. So this way I'm pulling the string and pulling the knot downward so I can get it as close as possible. Did it. So that's how it works. You see it leaves a lot more lines. So let me check and show you. It gives a little. Oh wow, they give about the same. Did I even do it? Oh my god, did I even tighten it? Let me get the stuffing out of her butt. Yes, I know that sounded weird. I didn't catch it until after I already said it. And once it's out there, it's just out there. Okay, let me check the other one. That looks like that. It looks fine. All right, let's try it again. Here, let me get a little more comfortable. I'm going to have to make myself a little shorter here. There we go. By opening my legs and bending my knees, so that'll help me come a little shorter. That way I'm closer down to the doll. So we're going to re-knot that again. And the cording looks great. The cording itself, it looks great. It looks, well, of course, I mean, being the only owner, buying her brand new from American Girl. I caught those me and my Shirley days. Oh, we took our dolls everywhere. Okay. All right, before I give it a good tug, I'm going to grab these pliers and now pull it all the way down. That's much tighter. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so see, it's not coming out of the cup. I'm going ahead and tighten the other side while I'm at it. Since all the stuffing is out, it's best to just go ahead and tighten everything. Did I already do that one? No. Oh, by the way, we should be getting some new Truly Me dolls soon. I'm expecting them to do it any time now. They're probably going to wait closer towards spring. That's why they keep popping them sales up. Okay, grab this right here. Pull and pull. That knot did not get down as far as I wanted it to. Okay. There. Okay. Now take, pull that up, and grab this up here. Darn it. Why is it I can't get it tighter? That thing should be, look at the knot. It should be going all the way down like the other. Did I get tired already? Probably. Well, no, I can see the difference right here. It was up there and it came down, but no, I need it tighter than that. It's cause my other hemostats, they broke. And I really need those little ones. In this case, maybe I should have used the hair tie thing instead. Okay, I got it down further. Okay, there we go. Now we got it down further. Perfect. Okay, this is like that, that. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Now the arms. I'm looking at the paintwork on our feet. So this is how I did the colors back in 2012, 13, 14, 15. So at that time, this was the color that I had mixed to do the, hold on, the pedicures back then. There it is. So that's how I did the pedicures. I like the color and the gloss. I'm so happy I've been able to update my gloss and everything. Can you believe that it has lasted? Even the little foot blushing has lasted all these years. Okay, let me see. Okay, this arm is looser than the other one. Look at my fingers. Your fingers are gonna turn red. Well, if you're just doing one doll, I think you'd be fine. If you're doing two and three or something, yeah, it's gonna show up on your fingers. To celebrate my 16 years on YouTube, God, I can't believe it. Where did the time go? I'm gonna tell you now, it's like you think you have all the time in the world until you don't. It will really start going by fast, and then once it's gone, it's gone. Mm. So, this is why I always tell people, you know what? Live your life to be as happy as you can. If you're a dog collector, what you're doing is not harming anyone. It's good hobby, and collect what you love and enjoy your collection in your lifetime. And honestly, even the repairs, doing this, it feels like a pain in the butt, but honestly, I love it. I do. I love what I do with my dolls. So there we go. We got it. Ta-da! That night, not got down there. So good. Her arm is a nice tight. And look, also looking at the vinyl. Okay, so that's good. Years ago, the video was here on YouTube. Someone's doll's body had a hole on the side, and they had sent me a letter. I did custom doll for someone, and they asked me, could I snatch the waist? Now, back then, they didn't say snatch. All right, they didn't use that word like we do now, but they wanted to know if I could take the sides and make the waist come like this and then like that. They wanted the waist to be skinny, and I had to do that. I had to remove the arms from the doll and the legs and use my sewing machine, turn it inside out. So the inside of the body was out. And I had to take this area and I took my sewing machine from here and basically took it and sewed it like this. Yeah, I had to do a chunk out to make the waist look really small. They wanted that waist small. Um, yeah, so they could do other clothes, do their own clothes, but make them look more. They wanted it all to look more like Malum Alexander or Sissy. If you're familiar with Malum, oh, this is tight. You know, I don't need to worry about that. Can I tighten this up the way it is? Let me see. So yeah, I ended up. Oh, I did do that. It moved. Okay, good. So this is nice and tight. I don't have to do anything else. All I do is pull it. Good. My finger hurts. My finger hurts. So I did that. Oh wow, I see the baby powder. Look at my hand. It's baby powder. Look at the baby powder. So I had put powder in it. Dixie, no honey, no, get away. I don't want you breathing in baby powder. So I'm thinking I must have already tightened up. No, I think I washed it. I did wash it. I think I have already tightened their joints up before. Because that's the only way it would have baby powder inside the bodies. Because I washed the bodies and then I tightened up the joints, the arms and legs. I've already done it once, so now I did it again. Okay, so I'm pressing the stuffing, as I was saying, into the doll's lower body, mostly around the joints and in between the legs, in between those joints, to fill that in properly. Oh my god, where is my remote control for my air? I didn't think it was going to ever cut on last night. Several times it took forever and I felt cold, but that thing is burning me up. That's a southern expression. So if you're from the south, and you understand that expression. Okay, position her legs to get the stuffing in the right place. So it's important to get stuffing all around the joints of the leg. There. Move. Move. I have to tell them if I don't want her around the powder, that she has baby powder in her body. God, I can't believe I've had these almost 20. Wait a minute, what is this? 2026? Wow, 12 years. Okay. Okay, so I'm stuffing in this area so that the stuffed cotton is the round ball joint inside the leg. You want to make sure that that's all done like this so it looks very well packed around that area to give your doll the best fit. When I say fit, I'm referring to when you put our clothes, standing, setting, the appearance. It was all pre-calculated back into the design of the doll. Okay. There. That's it. I've noticed that people are focusing on February for Valentine's Day more than usual. I did notice usually it was focused on Black History Month, but I've noticed that difference because growing up, school and everything, it was all about Black History Month, and I've noticed it's even with American Girl that it's coming up with the hearts, the heart outfit, all of that. But I did see their post on YouTube with Melody about human rights and things like that. And that is something I back 100%. Absolutely. Human rights are important. Okay, we're getting the last of her stuffing in and trying to make sure I get it filled in underneath the arms here and over the arms. So stuff a little bit up over the arms up in here. That's important when you redo this. And I'm trying to point it out. So when you do this, you will focus on it. So if you see where I'm stuffing, that's my finger, and I'm pushing stuffing around the arm joint. That's important. So your doll will fit her clothes well, and everything is well stuffed. Hold on, I'm going to go down and I have to put a little stuffing in the lower abdominal in between this area here to make sure that that is well packed the way it should be. Okay, there it is. All right. I'm filling around the arms this side. I need stuffing up here because there's nothing there. And if you don't put something there, you're just going to feel the plastic and it's going to show. It's not going to be, it doesn't look cute. Doesn't look cute. So. You want to fill in those creases coming all around in this area of the arm. And you want to do that with the arms, legs, all of it first. You want to make sure those areas are well attended. See how crinkly that looks, the fabric? That's what you don't want. So I'm going to turn her around and push this down, and I'm going to fill it in with my finger. There we go. And there. So now you don't see that. Now it's very well stuffed. You just see shadowing from the light, not going face forward. Okay, so now I'm going to put that in. Okay, so I'm going straight down the center. Reposition some of this around here. Perfect. Okay, so all the stuffing is back in. All of it appears to be in place up around the arms, all the way around the arm joints, all around the leg joints. So once I put her head back on, yeah, all of that looks pretty good. Let me go back in with that. Okay, got that. Okay, there we go. Double checking everything else. Okay, there. Now, that's good. She's very well stuffed the way that she was meant to be. Okay, so now I can put her head back on. Where's my... Okay. I'm going to do her hair a little bit. It's mostly water. Very, very little hint of any other product. Gently brushing to the ends. Working my way up. I'm using Frenchy type of hair mask where I use very little. It's beautifully fragrant. There we go. Gives her that bounce and shine. This is not authentic American Girl doll hair. This is synthetic hair extensions that I use. I have my own brand. Synthetic hair extensions that I use exclusively on the dolls that I would make over. And then some that I would resell. So that hair is exclusively. And I was the only one. I'm the only one that was able to get it. It was specially ordered for me from China back then. And you can see it looks and feels just like human hair. I still have some. I still have, yeah. I can get, I still got mostly Auburns. Yeah, Auburn color. Very few darks. But mostly like red, like burgundy or something. Okay, so now I got our hair looking pretty and silky. Yeah, that feels so much better. All right, girl, let's get your head back on. There we go. Now turn her head to the side. Lay her down like that. Okay, now remember when I said you do like a regular tie, but then you go in and do it one more time. So it's double tight, okay? If your dolls are strong. So and you shake her and you pull. You shake your doll while you're doing it because it allows the cotton string to tighten as much as possible, especially here in the front without breaking the string. So that's a secret. And that was how American Girl did it back in the day. Okay, so now I'm going to our head back around. And now you can see the neck area. See? Everything is nice, tightly full. The stuffing is nicely packed. And she looks nice. So when she's dressed again, even though you're not going to see it, just knowing that your doll's limbs are tight, just knowing that she's been restuffed in all the right areas so she can function the way she should. I don't know, it's just a security. Just knowing that that's done and it's done right is a lot. That means everything for those of us here in the American Girl collecting community. We were all collect different types of American Girl dolls and styles and what have you. Because, you know, some of us don't like our dolls made over, some of us do. Some I do, but regardless, we want them all clean. We want to have them all where they're well stuffed and look as close to new as possible. So giving your girl a refresh is important. So here we are with the infamous Kanani. I will never forget Kanani when she come out. She was so popular, and it was because of the long hair. American Girl had never done hair that long. And it was just wow. This Girl of the Year sold out in October of the year she came out. She sold out immensely. Look at the stain on her arm. I mean, her hands. Do you see that? And it came from other doll clothes. So I'm going to treat this. And I'm going to show you what I use to treat the vinyl on American Girl dolls. Okay, I moved it. Okay, where's the treatment? At this moment, I'm using it to treat a different doll, and I had it up here. This is terrible. Everything I touch, I forget where I put it. Did I put it in the bathroom? I'm using, I think it's Clearasil Maximum Strength 13 or something like that. Well, I'll come back to that after I find the product. I can do that in a video short. So, Girl of the Year used to have underwear that was a specific color, and they always had a design. They had a specific design, and this is what I miss with Girl of the Year because they don't do that now. Now all of the dolls are wearing generic looking underwear, and I don't like it. I like these better. Look at that. They would fit up here over her butt, pretty much, and it didn't fall down. They really need to fix that. Alright, so to restring her, I do have to remove her undies, which is fine because they all have the same body. Her shoes can stay on. So you can see how loose it is. It's very flimsy. Just showing, that's why I'm going ahead and retighten her limbs. So her arms, the arms are not too bad. But that's really bugging. That's really bugging me when a doll's clothing stuff gets dye. Right, like here, there it is right there. And on there. I hate that. I don't get it. I just had I used the product because I have my the doll I got that looks like a toddler, looks like a baby from Ocean Trade Galleries of Prince William. His vinyl is like silicone and some dye from doll fabric bled on his leg, and I treated it with, I think it's Clearasil Maximum 13 is what I think it is. So removing this, I only pull up one side, and then there. That'll help loosen it. And then I can come in and untie it. There it is. So you see, it's double tied like I just did Marie Grace. It was double tied. So now, gently remove her head. It's probably better that I get her joints and everything retightened anyhow. Who was it? Somebody commented on one of my videos and they were like, "Oh my god, I like your doll with the little fidgety thing in her hand." They didn't know who the Barbie, they didn't know what Barbie it was. And it's here, her. To give you a quick look, I have her up here. So Barbie, self-care Barbie.
Let's take a walk.
So she's comforting her friend.
And slowly lift your feet, step by step.
Cute, right?
Picture yourself walking through a forest, step by step. Can you hear the birds singing in the trees?
I love those dolls that Barbies that Mattel does. I'm so glad that they've continued them. I didn't get the other one, the last one that came in shorts. It's like we had plenty and then it was like suddenly they disappeared. But I also know at Duke Hospital, they get like donations, money donations, and they'll go to local stores and they will buy Barbies because they have, clinics and places like for kids where they stay. Some of them live in certain areas of the hospital, certain clinics and things like that where they actually stay to get treatment. And so the hospital, they buy certain dolls to help children with whatever it is they're going through. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. I did tighten her joints up before. See that? And I did it the old school method that I saw that was on from other people on YouTube. Wow. And now her joint. Oh my God. Does that mean I'm going to have to give her new restring her? I took Kanani everywhere. Oh my gosh, did I ever. And I bought her podium, her chair with her podium. That was the only thing I needed from her collection. And I didn't get it until last year. I got it on eBay. Oh my god, I did tighten her joints. Look. So you can see that where I had tightened up her joints. And look at the difference. It just kept stretching over time. Wow. Look at the elastic. Look how much this thing is stretched. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, this thing is, wait, she's from, I don't forgot video. Look at that. Oh my god. So yeah, I have done the oscilloscope. Look how long that is. Oh my god, look how stretched out that is. Isn't that crazy? Wow, all of her joints were done. Yep. And I use brown to try to match your skin tone so that way in case if the color would bleed or anything like that, it wouldn't show up on my doll's fabric or her body or anything like that. Wow. So look how bad Kanani's joints are. Look at that. All the way out of the socket. That's why I hate this shrinking thing. It seems like they would be for these dolls. I don't get it because our generation dolls are a lot cheaper and they don't have strong. They're not strong. They have a mechanism that has like little. It feels like little click, 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 click. It doesn't click, but it feels like little movements like that, and they hold their pose. And I don't know. I don't work for American Girl, so I'm not there where I can see how or why they do what they do. So it is what it is. All right, so you can see, look how loose that is. Oh my God. My poor little poopsie. Had an area moment. Okay, this one was done with white. Must have run out of brown because I didn't even remember retightening up her limbs. All right. I can't believe it. I really must have played with her more because hers are worse. I must have took her everywhere. I did. I took her so many places. I had fun with I have fun with my dolls. Enjoy your dolls, people. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. Don't think twice. Just get out. Enjoy your dolls. I don't care. If you want to travel with them, you want to go to the park, you want to go camping, if you want to just put them in your car for a car ride, do it. And have fun with it. And don't apologize for being yourself. And don't let other people make you feel a certain kind of way for being yourself. Be yourself unapologetically. All right, let's see if I can do this and get that knot all the way down. Nope, gotta redo that. I'm thinking because that is so. She feels bulky. Hmm. No, I gotta get that knot down a lot shorter. I mean, all the way down. And then I'm like, that stretch is still pretty good. Yes, I need the little ones. If I had those little skinny ones, this would be so much easier. Oh, not that. This. I need this. Okay, can I do that? Can I get it down? I don't know. Let's loosen this up a little more. Pull it out a little bit. There we go. Get it loosened up some more. I'm thinking, how am I going? Pull. Nope, still not tight enough. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get another pair of hemostats, but the small ones. Oh, I see my doctor next month. I'll ask her, can she give me a pair? Yes, if you have a good doctor, you can ask them for a pair of hemostats, and they will give them to you. The hospitals will give that. My doctor was good, so that's how I got my last ones. My doctor was like, oh, yeah, here, I got a pair. You can have them. We got plenty of them. So when I see my doctor next month, I'm just going to say, can I have a pair of hemostats, please? It also depends on your doctor. But mine are pretty good. Oh my god, seriously, I can't get that thing to go lower than that? Let me see. Let me see how this is doing. Oh. Oh, wait, let me see. Take it off. Oh. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. That's fine. I still want it tighter though. Let me pull the rest of the stuffing out of her. Cause see, she still got all that stuffing, and I think that's what's causing the issue. Okay, what I'll do is go ahead and move on to the other leg. Okay, I'm turning my head down some more for now. Oh, I better do the one living. Wait, let me see. Hmm. Yeah, that's even worse. Oh, no, it's not. It's fine. Huh, that is better actually. It's a lot better. Mm, yeah, okay. Okay, the arms are. And the reason why I do not want to send my dog to the hospital because I don't want a body replacement. This is the original body, and I rather treat this with maximum Clearasil 13. I think that's what it's called. I don't understand it. Where did I put that darn tube? Because I know it's in here somewhere. I used it on its toothpaste. And then I was prepping for the ice and everything, the storm. And I used it on that dog. I had it nearby. I'm really trying to find it, but darn. I really want to go ahead and treat that. Well, tomorrow the roads, I know the roads are pretty clear at this time, so tomorrow midday they should be good and I'll just get more. But I believe it's Clearasil Maximum. It's the cream. It works amazing. It got rid of all of the stains from my other dolls. It doesn't damage the doll's vinyl. And I'm using it on my silicone baby. I'll show you him because he's right out here where I can see him. And I don't know how I misplaced that tube of stuff. And that reminds me, because I want to find his original clothes and put them back on him. So it was something, this is my doll, and it's the only one I have. Like, no, I actually have the redheaded fairy and the mermaid. But anyway, there was a stain here, and the Clearasil Maximum with, I remember 13 on it. It got rid of all of it. The stain was like bruised looking, and it was on here. It has removed it already, so I can clean him, and it's already gone. Anyway, I just don't know where I put it. The tube. That is so like me. All right, so let me go ahead and do her knot. Get this done in. Oh, I got that perfectly tight. That worked. Okay, so this, like that. Now her arm, that doesn't even budge. There's no space. See here? It comes all the way at the socket. That reminds me, I should be able to put, I can, oh, that is very slick. I got this stuff that I can put in that will help it grip. Oh my God. I use it on the antique dolls. It's incredible. I know. I keep going back and forth. Oh, all right. I'm going to need another thing big enough to hold this shit. Perfect. Got it. All right. Order scissors. All right. So this is medical tape, but this is what it looks like. It's very flesh tone. It's kind of squishy and fluffy. And I use it on my antique dolls so that their leg joints could hold and stay kind of like a stuck way. All right, so I'm going to show you an example since those are like that. You don't need a lot, just really two little pieces. Oh, I hope I'm gonna need to. Wish I could make. I need to make a short out of this. Okay, so you need a little piece like that. It's like a fleshy, foamy. Feels like fleshy foam, and you want to take. You want to put it on your dog. You want to have it in this part and up here as well. Those are the areas you want to put it. So with this like this, pull the leg. Wait, grab it up here, put that in. There it is. Okay, so see? Do you see it in there like a patch? Ta-da! Did that help or make it worse? Okay, let me try the other side. No, that's definitely not making it worse. Now I'm gonna do this side. I'm gonna go in there and do this side. So with Haunted Martha and the other antique doll, I use this inside of their arms and leg joints. And so it helps so that way their joints are nice and tight. And I put it in with their knee joints and everything so it keeps it nice and tight. So let's see if it can work for American Girl. also. Okay, I need that to go down in there. Perfect. Now, is it rolling up into like a roll? Oh, that works good. Maybe not. Oh no. Okay, this piece didn't stick. Let me try another one. It could be the vinyl that she's made of also. Okay, there. So I got it stuck in here. Let's see if that makes a difference to help. Well, we'll find out once I stuff her. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other leg as well. So once I get her back stuffed, I will know if this works because it works great on other dolls, like antique dolls. All right, pull this up and out to go inside the vinyl joint. Place it in, rub it around so it sticks down there. Let me see. There it is. You can barely see it, but there it is inside the cup. I call it a cup because it's kind of shaped a cup. That part of the doll's joint. And I have a few Kananis. Literally. Brandon, I remember Brandon had a Kanani. He was like, Selena, I got Kanani, but I don't want her anymore. Do you want to? He's like, I'll sell her for so and such and such. And I was like, sure, that works. I'm fine. I was down for it. So, anyway, I got his from him. And yeah, don't ask me which one she is because I have no idea. Because back then I was in the house and I was always busy doing something. I was in school when I first started American Girl. When I started doing this, my YouTube channel, yeah, I was still in school. And so my videos, I had to record them and then upload them to my computer. And do all the little fun edits. And you know what gets me? I don't get it now, but before we could add music to our videos, and those songs were fine. Like, especially Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. That was a very popular song in the American Girl Doll Collective, I think, like 15, nope. What, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my God, 2015, 2012 to 15. That was the song with American Girl doll videos and stuff. Okay, so we'll see how that works out once we get her fully stuffed. So let's get her stuffed, and I have to remember to fix her hand. Any American Girl doll clothes you get that have dark colors or bright colors, wash them because I swear they're bleeding into dolls' vinyl. It makes me sick. And I'm thinking, where did I put that? Always put it where I was. Darn, I done knocked Kanani's shoe off. Here, girl, let's go ahead and take the other one off. I got all these tools right there. Looking like a little mini garage on my deck with these tools. Okay, now I can get more stuffing in. Yeah, her legs are just like that. It's because of the vinyl they use. I'm glad they changed it now, but I don't know. There are definitely alterations they need to do with the bodies. Um, I really believe the cup needs the socket for that the leg goes into the body should have a more gripping effect. Perhaps the leg here should be more textured and that should be more rubbery. Not too rubbery, but just enough so that it can grip on and prevent it from becoming so flimsy. But then also, a lot of that stuff is planned to keep you buying them. Or the doll hospital. Keeps the doll hospital in business. because they know the majority of you are not going to do this at all. For me, I don't know, this makes me more connected with my dolls when I hand paint them, when I am the one who is tightening their limbs, doing the repair work. You the doll becomes more personal to you and in your life, for your personal life. It's more bonding. Like earlier today, it's not something I talk about, but I got caught up with stuff happening in Minnesota, and I had a panic attack. I just went into a panic attack. It panicked. It freaked me out, scared the hell out of me, honestly. And I'm like, how many people before America really wakes up? Because it scares me, you know? What's next after Minnesota? Who's next? And I just had to get away. I had to step away from it. And that's not going to help the situation. It's not going to help anything. And pretending it doesn't exist, it's not going to help nothing at all. It's going to make it worse. I admire the people for their bravery and their boldness, for standing up what is right. Okay, so I'm working her restuffing, getting it positioned where it needs to go, around the arm and leg sockets through here. Oh, well, I don't care. I have her displayed. I have another Kanani that I play with, so this is fine. This is better. It's not flopping down. Her joints are holding up. So that means everything. I'm going to adjust my camera. I'm going to elevate it a little bit more. You can see my tools. Looking like a body shop. Okay. So as you can see, I'm consistently doing something with my dolls. Literally. Um, yeah, this is my therapy. This is my anti-anxiety. This is what helps me get through whatever it is I need to get through, but it also occupies my mind so I don't overthink things. For me, it's therapeutic, not just with anxiety, depression, things like that. So I'm taking my passion and my hobby and turning it into something that brings positivity, not just to me, but also to those of you who enjoy watching. All right. Well, thank goodness I did 3 dolls in this video. So this one's it. Oh my God. I forgot to do this arm. I'm ranting about the anxiety and everything, and look, oh God, because of my anxiety, I didn't get to tighten up her arm. So there's her arm. It's a loosey goose, an ugly loosey goose. So what I'm going to do before I tighten it, I'm going to play around with that stuff I just showed you. And I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit in this arm before I do anything. Breathe. Just breathe. I was trying to figure out what I've done with that stuff. Okay, so with her, I'm going to apply this in right there. Now, again, you can buy this at Walmart. See how good that fits in that area? Like that. It helps it grip on. Now I'm going to do one in this back area on this side. Again, it's like a medical tape. You can buy it. It's got a squishy feel, fleshy. It feels like stickable foam. So it definitely will not discolor your doll, no matter what color she is. So this will go in there. There we go. So before I tighten it, get in there. Okay, so you can see where I've applied this. Now I'm tightening up her joint. So by me applying this medical tape, okay, it's called Absolute Waterproof Tape, and it's Next Care. There it is. Next Care. And it's waterproof and all of that. So there we go. Now I can tighten her joint like I did everything else. So let's get this arm joint tightened. I'm getting a migraine. I love my new glasses though. Okay. Come here. Alright, so there's her arm string. So now I'm going to redo the knot and attempt to make it tighter than what it was. So I'm going in through that little loop. Oh, I was pulling. I'm trying to pull that thing as tight as I can now to go ahead and get it done. Nope, still not tight enough. Should I have laid her down to do that? It's because I need the skinnier things. Oh, I see what I can do. Pull this up. Yeah, from down there. Oh, that's it. Okay, now pull it through. That's it. Oh, now I figured it out. Okay, there it is. We got it tight. It took it so there. See? Her arm joint is super tight. Perfect. And she's got the stuff to help it grip. Great. Now this arm's jealous because now this one's got a gripper and this one doesn't. And I can't get in there to do it. So it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I don't really play with her like that. So, but I do. Especially now that I know she's done got her hand stained. And I'm thinking, like, how did that happen? Because when I had my dolls put up, I was paying $300 a month for a climate control storage unit with all my stuff in it. And my American Girl dolls were very carefully packed away in a plastic container with a lid. And the only thing that could have done that was clothing from American Girl dolls, from other dolls. Makes me sick. Okay. There we go. Make sure she's well stuffed around her arm joints and things like that. Okay, hers filled up very well anyhow. Okay. And don't forget to put that cotton up here. Make sure you got some, no, you don't need a lot, just enough to cover over that plastic ball joint that's inside that cup, the inner cup that's attached sewn onto the body. Because here it isn't one, and you can feel that plastic and it's tacky. Okay, so this is about it. There we go. The legs still have a wobbliness, but it's only because the inner cup to the body, it's made of the smooth plastic, and it's just gonna do that, unfortunately. Over time, it gets worse. Okay. Yeah, and I got the stuff. Oh, but it's so far. So here in this area, you can see how it's pulled where it was sewn, and that helps make it more loose. I think they've changed it now. This is the newer dolls, but I haven't looked at them like that to see. I need to look at the newer dolls to see if they've changed where this gap isn't like that. I'll look at one in a minute. Let me, okay, fine. I'll go ahead and do it now because I wanted to change her. See her limbs? Good, great. I gotta find my stuff and treat that part on her neck. Okay, this one is the pink stardust. Okay, see, yeah, it's been corrected. See, she doesn't have that gapping right up in here. Let me see, what have they done differently? Oh, they made it wider. Okay, so if you look, this part is only that wide, and then this here stretches over here in the corners, and that's why the legs become very flimsy on your American Girl. This is Hawaii. She's our Hawaiian girl. So the newer dolls, this part is wider. It's wider, and therefore it makes it work. This can be more rounded. Also, I'm touching that smooth. Okay, inside of here, this is texture now, and I mentioned that before. So because of that texture, but they made this part wider. Oh, are the legs any different? Okay, get your arms out of the way, girls. Hmm. No. Oh my. Is this? No, the legs. I thought one leg was slightly longer, but they're not. The legs look the same except for the star on the bottom of the foot. Now, see the star? But yeah, that's where they redesigned the body, the fabric body. So here that's wider to prevent that issue from happening. So with her standing, you can see that on a newer doll. And this one is an older one. So you see it's smaller, but also it causes it to be more like that. Okay, Kanani, let me go ahead and let's remove your hair bow. Let me refreshen your hair. Again, this is not her original wig. I sold that on eBay years ago. Okay, start down there. Work my way up. So yeah, I mean, I don't just repaint my American Girl dolls. I have to give them maintenance. I have to, over time, ones that I've had for years, tighten their joints, clean their bodies, look for marks or stains from dye and clothing. Now, again, this is synthetic hair extensions. It is definitely not the same stuff. So see, she's not repainted. I did nothing. No paint on the nails. None of that. All I did was give her newer hair that was thicker, longer, more pretty. They went with their skin tone and what have you. I didn't repaint her because I really. This was my favorite face mold at first. This one and Rebecca. These two are my favorites back in the day. Never liked the original face because it just. She had a pig snout. Her nose looks like a snout, the classic face mold. So when I got into American Girl, Rebecca's face mold, like Rebecca, Josefina, Julie, all of them have the same face. And oh my God, do we have an historical with this face? We don't. We had a best friend, Julie's best friend, Ivy did. We do not have a historical doll with this face. Oh my God, I just realized that. No. So with the Joss face. Okay, me as an avid American Girl doll collector, I pretty much know almost anything and everything about American Girl dolls. Look at me. I'm pulling out my guide. I'm pulling out my guide. Oh, that was from surgery. Okay. Oh my God, I'm pulling out my guide. I got two of these books, two different versions. This one is deluxe. Glasses, glasses. So I'm going for the I there. There's Kaya. Joss. Okay, no, there's Leia. Oh my God, we need. Okay, they should be bringing Felicity back this year, everyone. Okay. I miss the friends. I miss the best friends. There used to be so many more dolls. I miss the historical stuff because the clothing was just impeccably amazing. Here we go. Here we go. Historicals, originals. Tells you about German doll makers. There's Samantha, Felicity. Um, that's Girl of the Year. Not really thinking about those. I am. Okay, there was another creating Kaya, but I'm looking for historicals. 30 years. Oh my God, I'm looking because I'm very sure that we've never had an historical with that face. Okay, what is this? No, this is Girl of the Year. Well, no, because there's Nellie. She goes with Samantha. There's Kit. Elizabeth Cole. Oh my God. Oh, I still have one of those, but I made her over with different hair. Rebecca was the first one I ever got. That's right. Jess, her best friend was Emily. I used to buy a lot of Emily's to make them over. And people would just snatch them because everyone wanted them. Lainey, original. McKenna. Still got her. I need to tighten up her limbs. My Isabel doll, I miss her. She got destroyed. Um, um, Josefina's blanket to her bed. I got Josefina's bed, and all of the weeded colors in her blanket were on Isabel's face, and the dye just bled all these different lines of colors in her face. And I was so angry, I threw the spread away. I called American Girl, but they wanted the spread to send it to me, but I didn't want a newer face for her. So I need an Isabel. There's Kanani, Cecile Marie Grace, Sage. Okay, there we go. Okay, I don't care about Be Forever, but I did like the outfits. Oh, let me fix. That's right, because this cover opens up into a poster. I'm not using that. I have a VIE poster, and the VIE poster is what I will be putting up because I was a designer with that. I was right. We do not have an historical American Girl doll with the Jess face mold. Yeah, we do not. Ivy was Julie's best friend, but she was not historically character by herself. So that kind of doesn't count really because she was like a best friend. Like Kit and Ruthie. See, here's Kit and Ruthie. There's Ruthie. And then, Emily and then Nellie. They were friends of others. So she was not a main character. I was I knew that was something. So here I'm going through bigger pictures. Yeah, Felicity. Oh my gosh. Wow. I love Felicity's movie. It's one of my favorites. Say, look, Felicity and Elizabeth's, their summer dresses. Oh my god, those were gorgeous. I never got them. I don't have any of them. Um, no, Caroline was one of my favorites. My historicals, Caroline, Cecile, Marie Grace. Oh my gosh. Absolute favorites. Caroline's clothing was incredible. It was cotton, it was quality, it was incredible. Josefina, I got her later down the road. Actually, no, I got so many dolls within those years. I did. I loved them. Cecilia. Now, these outfits for Cecilia Marie Grace, horrible. They feel like plastic. Ugh. My friend Shirley had got the outfit. And when I felt that, I was like, nope, not getting it. I didn't get Kirsten, but I got the new version of Kirsten. Wow, her stuff is cute. She lives in Log Cabin. There we go with Addie. I have this version of Addie. I also have this outfit of Addie's, and I also have Addie's school outfit. Yeah. So I got her, got this outfit, and this outfit. I actually just took this outfit out of the box to this evening, and I put it on my Truly Me I repainted. I have Nelly. Thank you, Ben, in New York, Long Island. I know you don't watch my channel anymore because you're doing cosmetology. This was my favorite Samantha. I have her. She's my favorite. And I also have a lavender birthday outfit. I put that on Raquel. Nelly. Yes, that's my favorite version of Rebecca. Sorry, got off track a little bit, but you know what? That's natural with my video. So you know what? Just stick around, bear with me. There were my curlers. There's Molly. I have two Mollys in the box. One original and one of the newer ones. Yes. Yep, Emily. There was her best friend. Mary Ellen. I got her. She's right here behind me. I did repaint her, of course, because I showed y'all. She looks so pretty. There's her repaint. I did not overdo it either. I kept it cute. Kept it cute. I recently just redid all hair. And here is my Josefina. So if you're wondering, let me pull up her beautiful hair that I gave her. There's my Josefina. So, and all I did was give her new hair. Yeah, I made her makeover. I made her over. But I think with her makeover, she still looks sweet. You know, she still looks cute. Are her joints loose? No, not quite yet. So yeah, my Josefina, I got her wearing Julie's dress. I just like this on her. It's real cotton, one of my favorite outfits, and I think she's just stunning. All right, Mary Ellen, I was gonna put you over there. I'm gonna put Josephine up here at the front. So if I do a video, she will be right here where she can be seen by all y'all pretty people. All my viewers are pretty people. When I say pretty, I mean, you know, inside. We're good people on the inside. I like Mary Ellen. I love Mary Ellen. She has I like Melody. Oh, there it is. There's the outfit. That was Julie's birthday outfit, and it went on sale. And I bought it, oh God, years ago. I even got the other outfit there somewhere. So there's Ivy Ling. So we never got a main historical character with that face mold. Now, Girl of the Year, absolutely. So here it is. Jess was the first doll to debut the face that Kanani has. I remember Mighty Soul was popular back in the day, and Nikki. Oh my God, I had always wanted Nikki, and I finally got one. Now, Nikki had a longer body, shorter legs, and I ended up putting a different body. And there's Kanani. 2011. Okay, yep, 2011. She sold out in October of 2011. Y'all. Oh, I bought this book at Big Lot. No, sorry. Ollie's. It was Ollie's. Great stuff. Gee. I ended up having I got one version, then later they had this version. There she is. There's Jess with her meat outfit. Oh, she's got a cute little green monkey. Now, 2006, I was not into American Girl dolls whatsoever. I was making my own dolls, putting them in, sending the images and details to doll magazines where people made. Nikki, I like Nikki. Oh, look at a little country outfit. Oh, she's got a little puppy. She goes skiing. I love the embroidery on her skirt. I definitely don't like the horse riding outfit or something. She looks more like an Our Generation doll here, to be honest. Mia, Mia was cute, but I was just sick of the classic face mold for American Girl. The classic face. Oh, Krissa, I got her movie. That was good. And the little girl that played Krissa really looked like the doll. And she had her friends. They did her friends as well. She was Girlie of 2009. 2009 is when I started my YouTube channel, but I didn't get Krista or any of her friends. I remember seeing them in a catalog. Sonali was always popular. I remember seeing YouTube videos about Sonali. And then, of course, Lainey. I got Lainey and redid her. And then somebody wanted her, and I sold her because the way I was painting, no one had ever done that. Kanani, I still have the books, the catalogs. I got her pajamas. I finally got the chair and the ottoman. I got those last year. Both of them, new condition for only $50 on eBay. I was so happy. I also have this outfit. I just saw that tonight. It's still in the box, but I'm looking forward to pulling it out. I was happy. I have this outfit. I have two of this dress. I do have this outfit. That was the last one that I got because the doll had done sold out. Oh, yes, McKenna. So my mom got me this. This dress, I made my version of this dress and I made it better. I'm proud of myself. And that's what she's wearing. I do have this outfit. I do not know where it's at the moment. Packed somewhere. I will get to it this year. I'm focusing on that. Sage. I had Sage and I made her over. Somebody wanted her and I said bye bye. Isabel. Loved Isabel. Isabel went on sale so many times. That doll ended up being all the way down to $65. It was Jill's Deals. Something like that. And then Grace. I had already done a custom doll that looked like Grace before Grace even come out. Then Leia Clark. And I had this. I had that entire set right there. And when I kept moving in and out of our storage and everything like that, I gave it away to the girl who worked at the office at the storage place. Luckily, um, wow, these are all the Truly Me dolls that were available. Now, do you see all the dolls? They had all of these Truly Me dolls. And we also had so many of the historicals with a friend. There were a lot more dolls than what they do now. And look at the dresses. Oh my god, that's cute. You know? I'm looking through. Oh my god, see, that's cute. That's my favorite face for our darker skin girls. I just like the symmetry of it and everything. It's just, I find it appealing. I do have that white outfit right there, and I don't know where it's at. I probably have some American Girl dolls, and they're in a container hiding somewhere. I just haven't had time to get to them. Oh, that's right. I had that outfit by Samantha, her bicycle outfit. Oh, wow. Glossary. Oh my God. It opened right up. The glossary, they even have slavery in the book when someone legally owns another person, controlling where they live and forcing them to work without pay. Sabbath, um, immigrant, a person who moves to another country to live and work. That's an immigrant. And that's exactly what they do. Great Depression, Civil War. Wow. So, civil rights movement and the dates of it. Wow, this book has got all of that, and that's quite controversial. Oh, what is all this? Okay, little dogs that are paper dolls. All right, that's it. All right. Let me finish getting her done. So these books have real information, including history. Yeah, that leg still feels loose. I don't like it. And I got that stuff in there. Well, it's not so much you can't do, but so much anyway, and they came that way. Okay, that feels good and tight. All right, we got our hair freshly brushed out and everything. So let's get our head on and wrap this video up. Okay. So remember I said you do the one tie and then you do it. Go through one more time like this. And then when you get down, you start shaking your doll like that because it helps you get it tighter without breaking the string. There it is. Oh my God. I don't even have a neck in there, but there it is. Now it's in. Oh, seriously. Oh my God. See? And that's what happens. Ta-da. String broke. Am I upset? No, because it happens. And that is why American Girl stopped. Okay. So I just pulled out the string. I do not have any cotton string. So this I think is what it, look how thin it got. They used to make it thick. But anyway, also I play with her head or so much, it's old. So I'm going to get a tie, wire plastic tie. There we go. And I think I got some scissors. Oh my God. Poor Kanani. Now I could, I don't care. I'm putting her head on. So what I'm probably going to end up doing, and I've done it before, you can buy a spool of this type of cotton stuff, the string, cotton string. They do sell it, so you can buy it. Can I get this to go in? Okay. Okay, there it comes. So yeah, I need to go to craft store and I could get some cotton string because I need to see it in person. There. So one good thing about having my skills, when that happens, backup plan. Major backup plan. So there. But I am going to get some cotton cording. I'm not disturbed by it, I guess, because I haven't got used to this method. Okay, turn our head around. Okay, before I make it even tighter. Okay. Okay, there. The head does good. It's tight, but loose enough to. There, I made it even tighter. Okay, that's gonna be very tight. So I'm gonna just go cut it all the way down. Perfect. And that is that. So, all right. The arms, everything is better than what it was. That was the goal. Let me fix her ponytail up here in the front. Because I'm pretty sure I had an elastic in her hair and it just, they don't last but so long. Even the ones that the dolls come with. And then they corrode. Because I was showing Paris my original Molly and then the newer one, and the rubber band had done corroded. Remember the ones that would hold your doll's feet in place in the box? Yeah, they corrode. They just turn into nothing and just break or rot the box after 5 or 6 years. Also depends on where they're at. I mean, again, my stuff, it was in climate control storage, and I did go often to check on my dolls. And I was consistently going through stuff, getting rid of it, donating, putting on eBay. I've already gotten rid of half of the stuff that I owned. That's dolls, clothes, all of that stuff. And I still need to get rid of more. Now, when I get rid of stuff, I'm not getting rid of like newer stuff or things that people gifted me. I have been doing this doll collecting since 2000. No, I go back because I remember having a lot of dolls regardless, no matter what. So, I still have my original Barbies and still play with them. So, all right, pull that over like that. Where did I put her hair bow? Okay, there's that. Her panties, her necklace. And put this into the rubber band. There. All right. So the good thing is, she got retightened her stringing. She looks and feels great. Go ahead and put her shoes on. So yeah, for my to celebrate this year, my how many years? 16 years on YouTube. I'm going to paint my a new mini me, but I am first going to be working on my hair color. I want it. I don't want it black. I wanted something like a. Honestly, I want something like this maybe, but I also want a little bit of brown. So a mixture between these two. That's kind of something I want. So I haven't decided, but I'm gonna do it carefully. Oh, so yeah, I miss Girl of the Year having significant panties with this special design. Kanani is Hawaiian, and so I like that. I miss that with Girl of the Year. Okay, what year is that body? 2011. Okay, put her dress on. One thing I did have an issue with Kalani, I felt her dress, it was a very thin cotton, and the upper part was lined. Alright, I gotta find the stuff to treat her hand. And it's that maximum strength Curacao cream. Okay. So this is real time, and it gives you an idea of how long it takes to do these kind of repairs. Okay, so there she is. Kanani is back to being fabulous. Again, I have several because Kanani was my first girl of the year, and I was very into American Girl. I had just really got into it, and it was just helpful. It was very healing for me at that time, and recovering from past traumas. And I was there living in a house, and it was beautiful. And I was able to just live and enjoy my dolls, have my own property. Wonderful, wonderful feeling of freedom. And there. So when I see these dolls, that's what they represent. So no, I'm not going to repaint her or nothing like that. She stays like she is. She's already fabulous. All right, so she stays in my room. Certain ones stay in my room. All right, that girl, turn her around this way, face that way. That reminds me, I got Summer in here too. This girl, I got two of her. This one I did not repaint. This one I did because you gotta have a little party girl from the twins, and she gets on the mama's makeup. And this one is the regular one, but I don't want her wearing Molly's outfit. This is Molly's birthday outfit, so I'm taking it off of her. And it's one of my favorite American Girl outfits. I was very lucky because the original faded. The original one, I had it on one of my dolls, and it all of this faded, all of the turquoise teal faded to getting almost white. And I sent pictures into American Girl, and they sent me replacement, and this was the replacement. And I'm concerned that it's going to fade like the previous one because they're not supposed to do that. This fabric is nice, thick fabric with a sheen. So I don't know. I want something else on her. I can't wait to find all my doll clothes and to really redress them and have fun with them. I was looking at AmericanGirl.com at the new clothes, and I don't. The only thing I see that I like is the pink hoodie dress. You know, with the hearts. I like it. I said a lot. Yeah, that I like, but I don't like the hood on it or something. I don't know. I like it. Don't love it. So yeah, these joints are nice and tight. Everything looks good. I also noticed this is not cotton going around this anymore. It looks like polyester. So the arms and everything, this is nice squishy, but it's very tight. So she's one of my favorites. I love the darker skin tone. I love the turquoise Marie Gray size. Glad they brought them back. And I love this hair color. Oh my god. So when I get ready to do my hair color, I don't know, I'm gonna do a little mix with the brown and something like that because it's growing and I want my hair back long, but a different color. I need a little bit lighter. Got a little grays coming in, so keep it cute. This is up because I took this off. Yeah, because I want to redress her. But yeah, I noticed all of the American Girl dolls now are wearing the same underwear. And the problem is they need to make them higher up to go up her back. They need to go a half an inch up. I don't understand it. I shouldn't be the one telling them this. They have people who work to do that. That's their job, not mine. Let me get the hairs out of my brush. Okay, that's it. I'm done restringing for the night. I am going to find something to watch on TV. Oh my god, not yet. I just realized I have to get the girls dressed. Oh, I had to put their clothes back on. Wait. Did I want to put those clothes back on them? Her, I am going to repaint, so I am going to leave her aside. This one, oh my gosh. The clothes, the dresses. Pull all of this over here. Yeah, because I'm gonna do a new mini me, but I'm going to find create a new look for myself, new hair color, not too dark, not too light, and create a new mini me. So that is something that has always been popular with American Girl doll collectors of all ages, and that is finding that perfect American Girl doll to be your mini me. Yeah, that's always been a theme. So I am doing a new one for this year because I'm doing a new look this year. Well, my driver's license, my hair is blonde, but I don't want to be blonde. Um, and I don't want it to be black. I mean, right now it's brown. It's a medium brown with darker roots. So I want something a little bit lighter. I just want to be where I can just get like maybe a high lift hair color and do it. So that's why I was looking at like this color. I think my hair would work this color. I don't know. What do you think? I think that works. I mean, you can see the color it is now. See up here, it's brown. And that's where it was blonde, so I haven't touched it. Yeah, my new glasses, like them, love them. Okay, you know what? No, that's too golden. No, that's not that color. It looks good on her, but not on me. Wait, do they have two different hair colors? This is the same doll? The hair is two different colors. You are kidding. This is the same doll. This hair is a different color. Oh my god. Y'all see that, right? Hers is darker than hers. Hers is more golden. Oh my god. And they're the same doll. Okay, let me try this color. No, I had to mix it. I'm going to mix it and play it up. All right. So that's what we'll do. I'll figure it out later. I'm not in a hurry. So I will figure it out later. Okay, let me go ahead and get this girl dressed. Now, I bought this doll and the outfit in Washington at Tyson's Corner. And my intention was to have a Cecilia Marie Grace wearing this outfit. And I've had it like this ever since I bought them years ago. Now, I do have video, pictures, things like that here on YouTube, commemorating that road trip. It was wonderful. I had a good time. Some people did, some people didn't. I don't know. They had some stuff was going on, but it didn't have nothing to do with me. I was in my own world, going through that play, trying to pick out what I wanted to get. So yeah. Wait. Oh, both of these are the same shoe. So it is. Okay, fine. Okay, we'll put this one here. That one there. Nope, that's wrong. Oh, okay, that one's got something white. Okay, these two go together. Okay. That's where it was on the right shelf, bookshelf. Okay, perfect. The shoes, look at that. They were made very well. They're cute, see? And they've lasted all this time. There we go. They're gently, not too tight. Perfect. So we took all the stuffing. We got the arms, the legs tightened up. Got the hair brush with a little bit of this. Now you can see a light little fuzziness, cloudiness. That's because I just have a very little bit of conditioner mix. But again, these dolls do not have, that's Paris Hilton. These dolls do not have the original hair, the ones that I just did, because they have hair that I gave them. There we go. Awesome. Okay, pull that up. But yeah, when I went to that store, I bought these outfits. I even got Caroline. I was buying up outfits because I knew that I wanted two of these dresses, one for Marie Grace, one for Cecile, because I wanted to customize them and make them their own, but I wanted this outfit for them because regardless, I wanted them to be best friends. So now she's complete and looking so cute. Oh my god, she's pretty. Yay. Looking like me back in the day. Okay, there we go. Start her over. So yeah, I'm rearranging my dolls behind me. Oh, that's right. So her, I'm not gonna put her clothes on yet because I can because I'm not gonna get paint on her clothes, and I do not need to do a pedicure or a manicure. So I am gonna put this back on her. I am going to repaint her, not tonight, of course, not tonight. Have everyone got through that storm we had that came through? I've already seen something about another coming through for next weekend. Just be prepared for anything. I am so grateful. Thank you, Jesus. I thank you, Lord, that I didn't lose power. I was prepared for that because I took a shower, plastic shower curtain, had it hung, put nails up over my door, and I had that hanging up over there. Plus, I had a bedspread that I don't use. Shabby chic. I was going to get rid of it, but I kept it to use for things like that. So that was over the door as well. Everything was nice, warm, and snug. Look at that. See? She has no complaints. So I just thank God that, over the years, they do a lot of the electric cables underground now. And everything here was made preventative, and we didn't lose power. We didn't lose heat. We were able to cook and everything like that. But I was also ready for anything and everything. So that's a blessing. I know that a lot of other people did not have that luxury. My heart goes out to everyone who did lose power, who didn't have resources, who I just hope and pray that they were able to be safe and to build up to have some kind of warmth, because we're crazy weather, crazy times. So just everyone stay safe. I had done stuff in my room. I had dolls ready, and I have these. Oh, I'm gonna show you something real quick. You can get these on Amazon. They had them for $13.90 something a piece. Um, these are solar powered, and this is a connection right there. Also, here's a USB connector to charge your phone. These are amazing. This one lantern can light up my whole bedroom, and the other one I could do the living room. It can also charge. It also has a fan. See, you have a fan. Don't need that. So this is very, very bright. And these here are one where you can hang them up somewhere, and my room would be lit, and I could just play with those and things like that. So again, solar powered lanterns with a fan, but also with a charger. All right. So just letting you know right now, if you can, you have them, you put them up. They're amazing, and I've already tested it, and it does incredibly well with charging a cell phone. But I already had everything ready for that to be charged and to put into airplane mode or battery saver. Put in battery saver. Okay. Cecile, we's gonna make you pretty. Well, you're already pretty, sweetie. We're gonna make you prettier. All right, I'll try and paint her this week. We'll see what happens tomorrow. All right, everybody. So I will look into painting her tomorrow. So I may be repainting her tomorrow. We will see how things go. I am gonna have to go out and make some errands since the roads are being cleared and safe. So that's good. and I'm not going that far. But I'm kind of wanting to want to go to the craft store to see if there's anything I need. So I'll see. I'm just grateful I had everything more than enough of what I need. I was prepared. Okay. So tomorrow I will leave her aside and I will possibly repaint this beautiful girl tomorrow. I have more than one to seal, so that's not a problem. This girl, her I play with. I don't know. I want a new outfit for her, but I want something cute and prissy. You know, down south we say prissy. You know, that means girly girly. Something really girly girly. This girl with all this long hair, I want something else for her. The blouse is cute, but no, I want something else. I need something cute. I prefer this style of dress, but a different color. So I don't know. I may have to sew and make something myself. I will see. Oh, I can put her. So again, this was 55. I can't believe I remember her number. She had the freckles, long brown hair. I think she's, I don't know if they still have her in American Girl or not. But anyway, I named her Laura Ingalls. She's my Laura Ingalls girl. My mom, it's her fault. She was watching all this Little House on the Prairie stuff. And my mom starts calling people bitches and stuff. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. She couldn't stand that Miss Olsen. And there goes Mama, honey. That word, that oh, she calls her B word. It's hilarious. My mom would be cussing in people out on TV. So anyway, I got caught up in that. These shoes, I don't think go with this outfit, but it went to another dog. You know, here she is. I gotta replace her elastics because these have already turned poopsy. But anyway, there we are. My Laura Ingalls with her cute freckles. She's adorable little poopsie. She's a sweetie pie. All right, so there she is. The blonde girl can go in the back. That's fine because I got plenty of those. All right, so I think I'm good. My fur coat. This is American Girl. I got to find all my clothing pieces. My jean jacket. I'm like, oh my god, I don't know who I want. I want Bridgerton style clothes for them. Oh, this. Oh, mm, wait, she's already in her. Oops, don't fall here. Y'all are twins. So anytime I have two dolls alike, I call them twins. Well, it depends on if I do a makeover, extreme makeover, then no, they're not twins. Um, oh my god. Okay, I'm doing this on her. This is going on her. She's gonna be cute on that. Her, I'm gonna set aside. I don't want this on her, so she'll go down here. Oh my god. Fix your legs, girl. Stand up straight. Okay, and I'll put her down there. I don't know, I'm gonna redress her or something. I love her paintwork. Just don't know what to put her on. Oh, maybe Rapunzel's dress. Don't quote me, because that's just an idea that is not gonna happen. This is one of my Our Generation dolls. I love this doll. Absolutely beautiful face. And I want to get Summer. Summer is the darker skin Easter doll from Target. She is supposed to be Latina, I think. And I really love that. The hair is just gorgeous. And yes, she's wearing American Girl clothes because she can. And it's my doll and she can wear whatever she wants. Okay, so we're going to repaint this one. And can't believe their hair is two different colors. I like this doll. I just love the doll. I love the hair color with the skin tone, the turquoise eyes. I did not repaint her. Do I plan on it? Not at this time because I like her the way she is. Okay, so this is old school clothes. These are my old school American Girl doll clothes. Let me think. Do I want to put this on the head first? Absolutely. No, we'll just do our arms first. I missed the cute clothes. American Girl just needs to give us more jeans, bring the jeans back, make them modernized, give us cute tops, plaid, pink plaid, all that kind of stuff, lavender purple. I mean, they really need to take a trip. in the mall and look at kids' clothes, like for kids for like 9 years old, basically, what they're wearing because they're wearing clothes that look better than what they have for us grown women. And so for American Girl doll and the girl dolls, oh girl, they need to get somebody in there who's gonna give us clothes looking like what an actual 9-year-old would wear. This is cute. I love the pink hoodie. Love the pink hoodie. And it goes good with her crystal earrings. These are real crystal Swarovski crystals. By the way, I don't think Swarovski crystals are popular anymore because our Swarovski crystal store closed and they put an Eloise store there. Okay, now these are old school stretch fit. These are jeggings, and these things are amazing because these earlier ones, this is thick material. It's thick. It's a nice thickness. It's not this cheap thin stuff like they're using now. They went up on the price. They went down on quality. American Girl would love you, but make it worth it. Fix it. Fix it. Jesus, make them fix it. Okay, pull these up. I like these boots. These used to be on the Truly Me dolls, and they came in the darker pink hoodies, looking like dark gray sleeves and stuff. Okay, this is cute. See, that's what I like. See, and no, she's not painted like her sister, her twin. I had to have another one of these dolls. I love it. Oh my god, I love her like this. See, that's it. I don't know. I might do my hair a light brown mixture with medium, maybe like a medium ash brown mixed, and have like this type of a light brown or what we call dark blonde mixed in with it, but it'd be something like that, but more not golden, more ashy. So that'll work. Okay, I like her like this. She's staying on the bed. Oh my god, did I put your underwear on? Yes. Whose underwear are these? Oh my god. Come here, girl. I had to snatch it. Oh my god, my name's not on her. Really? We gotta fix that. And this this I remember this woman bought a doll for me, and she complained because she said the doll had my signature on the bottom of the foot. And I told her, I said, "You're buying a custom painted doll by me, Selena's Elegant Dolls. You bought off eBay. Yes, all of my dolls are gonna have my signature, so people don't try and pass it off as something that they did." I mean, y'all, I'm telling you, people are acting crazy. All right, I bought her last year, so we put 2025. My moderator was an American Girl store. Now, for anyone out there that might ask, no, she does not do this for everyone else. Okay? She does it for me because we're friends and we're close like that. So when she goes to the store in New York, they take my information, and if I want to store a doll that's in the store, where she gets to hand pick me one, there we go. They will get me one, and they will ship it to me from the American Girl store in New York. Thank you, American Girl in New York. I love y'all. And so yeah, someone I forgot who it was. Someone asked me if she could do that for them, but she's like, no, absolutely not. She does it for me because we're friends, and anyway, these dolls were on sale. She handpicked me a beautiful one. Look at that. Oh my, perfect. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So that's how I got two and on sale. And I had reward points, extra discount. So, oh my God. Okay, she's fun. Travel doll, absolutely. There, girl. You stand over here with me. Yes, darling. Oops. Okay, my favorite. I'm gonna tell you, our generation came out with these dolls. Oh, her head is wobbly. Girl, I gotta put more stuffing. I already did a video how to fix it. Love all this gorgeous hair. The price was on point. Y'all hear me? Okay, I can close my curtain now. There we go. There. And I have to be careful because I don't want my dolls. I like them in the window, but not close enough to touch the window. Do you get what I'm saying? I never got to get our store. We never got in the dark skinned doll for these. I was only able to get this one and um, Holly, who's the blonde girl wearing the red. I call her Mariah because she looks like Mariah from Christmas. But this hair is nylon, like Rainbow High Dolls, and it's amazing. I wish American Girl Dolls had better hair fiber that was beautiful and silky like this. This is the hair we need for American Girl. They can make a wig out of that. Be better if they rooted it. Give us rooted hair. Oh, God, that would be amazing. That is an absolute dream. That'd be a dream come true. I'm leaving these Christmas girls up so you can see them from here. There they go. So I'll leave them up. These I got in the corner. They're fine. So they're staying up all year round. All year round. Is there anything I redone? Uh, yeah. I got these down here. I've been mixing, matching, redoing stuff. Yeah. So I got her for looks. Oh, look at all. She looks good with all my little trinkets. These are my trinkets I got from these Cadbury Dolls and Toys. Love her. Doreen, I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. I can just see how she's doing. And so I got all these girls, Peaches and Cream, and Joanna. And these girls are sitting up here, just love it. So as you can see, it's coming. I'm gonna be redoing some stuff, so we'll see what happens as time passes. So in the meantime, thanks for joining me. I'll see y'all come back now. You hear? I had to say that. It was just, it's a joke, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so bye everyone. Have a good night.